I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 10,000. The war is getting crazy between Camron and Jim Jones. Yeah, if y'all been paying attention to what's going on in social media, they've been violating each other. Yeah, putting out there each other's personal business. We also got a few people catching strays. Yeah, it's an all-out Dipset war. Freaky Zekey is catching it straight from Jim Jones. You soft. Yeah, this is straight from Jim Jones. We all know Freaky Zekey for being that guy in Dipset that was actually putting on. Some would call him he talked too much. He told a little something. I'm just saying, you know what? Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cat, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cat, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cat. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. See the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV where the realness abides.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, please show the support. Smash that like button. We on the road to 100K. Make sure y'all tuned in to every episode because we only going up and it's getting nasty in Harlem. Like, it got bad in Harlem. I gotta keep it real. A recent interview that Jim Jones, Joe Mo, has recently did has definitely turned the internet upside down. Yeah, I gotta keep it real. He spoke on Dame Dash, but he's also speaking on Camron and Mace, saying they were never names outside in the streets. We understand that. These were ball players. These guys wasn't no killers, homie. I gotta be real. But he also goes a little in depth when he speaks about Big L. Yeah. And Camron actually responds, y'all. Yeah. Hey, look, he gets in the comment section and it gets disgusting. I got to be real because Freaky Zekey is being called out now. Those of you that don't know who Freaky Zekey is, I got to keep it all the way tall. I got to keep it 10,000. A lot of people consider him a rat. Now it's up to y'all to figure that out. You heard? Paperwork surfaced. He was a tattletale. I'm calling it what it is. But in this situation, was he playing both sides of the coin? I got to call it what it is. Was Freaky Zekey playing both sides? Because we know Freaky Zekey for being cool with Cam, being cool with Jim. He's just a guy out here trying to get to his little bag. He got his weed joint going on. He getting his money. You heard? He got his legal situations going on, and he getting his bag. I got to play for y'all first what Jim Jones actually said about Mace, Cam, and then how he went into the Cam being scared of Big Lee. Yeah, Big L's older brother. See, I ain't forget about none of this. Hey, look, let's talk about it.
On and shit like that, and then he excelled and started getting on first and signed first, and then that'll help Cam and everybody get on and shit like that. But as far as making a name for themselves in the street, right. Nobody had no name in the street like that. You know what I mean?
Big L.
Right. Big L had a name for himself. He was rapping early, he was signed early. He had some dangerous ass brothers. They was uptown really shaking and moving and shit like that. You dig? And that's not my part of town. I was uptown. You dig? Yeah, Cam used to be scared to death of them niggas to the point he didn't want to come outside. I didn't understand it because I'm from downtown. You heard? We had our own set of killers and shit like that. I didn't understand how that looked.
So as you can see, Joe Mo, Jim Jones puts out there. Yeah, he put it on blast. Camron was scared of their older brother. This is what he's saying. to the point where he didn't even want to come outside. That can definitely terribly destroy somebody's image by doing that. I got to be real. That can destroy a couple people's image, even though we've heard these stories. I got to be real. Let's let them finish up.
So all y'all from different parts of Harlem, the whole Dipset?
Yeah, I'm from downtown, and I met Cam on the east side. Cam was from uptown on 40th. His grandmother lived on the east side. That's where I met him at for the first time.
So as you can see, a lot of y'all got to understand the demographics of things, right? There's an east side and there's a west side. I frequent both sides, but there's also an uptown and a downtown. You heard we from downtown. Cam and them from uptown, but they be in the downtown part of the east side, 1199, Washington, East River, Metro North. Shout out to everybody from there. But the disrespect didn't stop there, right? Because Cam initially responds to what Jobo had to say about Big L and his brother Big Lee. Listen to what he said. Camron says, how you worried about me when your heat is off and rent due? Now, right off the bat, I got to keep it all the way tall with you. I got to keep it 10,000. I've actually heard this. Yeah, I've heard down at the IFC, man, they got to start putting them sweaters on and jackets and with earmuffs and hey, I'm just keeping it real. Yeah, imagine just paying for a 50,000 square foot, 10,000 square feet. Like, think 50,000 is crazy. That's 10,000 a month. You heard? Yeah, when you add it up, 50,000 square feet, that's 10,000 a month. Hey, look, to what I heard, and this is allegedly, I got to say allegedly. Whoa. I didn't say it. Cam said it. Yeah, Camron said it. Killer said it. I'm just being always honest. I didn't say it. Killer said it. He said, how you worried about me when your heat off and rent due? Look, is he lying? See, I just never came up here and said nothing. Hey, look, Cam said it. I didn't have to. But I'm hearing the same thing, that his heat is off, and it's just, it's wild. It's nasty if that's the case. You got 4 people that have sold millions of records, and if they ain't got the money to pay the heat, you shouldn't even be in this podcasting game. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. Now, it gets nasty because Freaky Zekey gets in the comment section. Yeah. Hey, look, y'all consider him a rat, a person that told, that snitched, that put people behind bars, gave somebody a lot of time. Hey, look, I didn't say it. The paperwork is floating around. Hey, look, I don't have to. Hey, look, shout out to Freaky Zekey. Keep doing what you're doing. I see you winning, King. Camron puts this under the post, y'all. He said, I heard it was 7 degrees in the Bronx last night. You are, hey. I'm just saying, and things seem to go haymaker and go get a little nasty from there. Jim Jones wants to, I guess, threaten. Is this considered a threat? I got to leave it up to the people. You want to play? Pull up. Let the people see how soft you are, chump. This is what he's saying. He's under camp. Yo, look, I don't know if Jim Jones is chasing clout or is he putting this out there to be completely transparent and real on what he's trying to do with Camron, right? But this is what he put out there. You want to play? Pull up. Let the people see how soft you are, chump. Jomo, this is Camron responding now and tagging him. Jomo, you 50 and still want to pull up? I got the video of you breaking in your own studio, trying to trigger the heat system and chasing your landlord around in his car because he want his rent. You are 50. Go pull up on that heat bill. Hey, yo. Cam might not even have to talk. I'm going to be honest. Cam might not even have to say a damn thing behind this because this is wild. He said he has the footage. Yo, I'm going to be real. A lot of people that's behind a lot of these guys, you're being used. Like a lot of people might not even fuck with Jim Jones. Yeah, but they know he got a little bit of the clout, so they're going to chase, they're going to rock with him. You heard? He knows how to turn the algorithm and make it happen, but a lot of people ain't around you because they're your friends. A lot of people around you just because they want to give back information to Cam. Now, this is all allegedly, once again. I got to be real, it's all allegedly. But Camron says he has a video of you breaking into your own studio, my G. This is nasty work. I don't know what he said when he say, do your shoe, punk. This is what Camron said to him. What's wrong, Capo? Your heat off too? I ain't know. It's hate for you to be 50 years old with no heat. What's your Zell, bro? I got you. Cam is sunning him in the comments section. Destroying him just off the comments section, y'all. This is it. Hey, look. Look. Frenemies, your enemies become, you know what I mean? Hey, look. Friends become enemies, man. Y'all know what it is. This is what Jim Jones say, a block. No, you soft. Yeah, but my heat on. And I'm warm. You 50 years old, tough and cold. But dead ass though, Capo, your heat off for real? Yo! Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Capo. Shout out to Jim Jones. Hey, look, go support what he got going on so he can pay that heat bill. Because that's what it's looking like. He's being exposed online for your heat being off, my nigga. My nigga, it's like -10 in New York City. I'm going to say that again. It's like -10 in New York City, Jomo. What is going? You can't pay the heat? Oh, man. That's wild. Things get a little bit more. See, this is when he calls out Dipset. Yeah, Jomo, Dipset. Freaky, you soft too. See, he was mad that Freaky smiled in the section, and the author actually liked it, which is Camron. You heard? So this is where I got to ask y'all. Is Freaky playing both sides? I'm just saying, there's paperwork out on Freaky. How far are y'all taking it with Freaky? I'm just saying, it's all content, but at the end of the day, how I look at it, and it's just being real, I got to keep it real. I got to keep it 10,000. I look at a nigga that told, to be honest, I don't put no limits on a nigga like that. I feel like that nigga do anything. Yeah, you'll be cool with this nigga because, you know, you call him your brother, Cam, and then you'll be cool with Jimmy because you call that nigga your brother, Jim Jones, you know, but you'll go back and forth and play favoritism and go behind closed doors because that's kind of wild if Cam is putting that up on him. Did you get under the video that Jim Jones made, and did you say, oh, wow, did you laugh at that? When he said Cameron, see, so I don't know if they got beef behind closed doors, though. We don't know that either. We don't know that either. What I'm saying is I look at this as a wild move. You understand? I look at this as a wild move. Like, to me personally, just me being who I am, y'all. And I'm just a real nigga that never told. You heard? That never folded, never did no wild, weird shit. So I got to keep it one way. I don't hold nothing against nobody. I'm just breaking down the content. I feel like a nigga that told would do anything. That's a fact. Freaky, you soft too. Then Freaky answers him back and says this. Was I soft in Detroit when the niggas was getting at us and you was using me as a shield? Wow. Look, I'm just calling it what it is because at the end of the day, Freaky was that nigga that was getting it in for Dipset. Yeah, hey, I got to call it down the line. Freaky was that nigga that, look, he wasn't playing out here, dog. Like, we gonna be real. We ain't gonna say Freaky a sucker, none of that. Yeah, he might have told on some men. Hey, look, but Freaky definitely he ain't mind that. Yeah, he was kind of like an enforcer that turned rapper, that turned entrepreneur. That's what I'm gonna call him, y'all. And he's a humble dude too. Real shit. I just had to break down the news and really put the real out there so we can get a good understanding of what we talking about here. At the end of the day, I hold nothing against nobody out here. It's all content for me, but it's real life for these guys. It's real stories being told. When you break this shit all down, Freaky Zekey's involved now. You heard? I got to be honest. Is the heat off? Hey, is the heat off? Yo, did they turn the lights? It's wild. Is wild. Is he chasing down his landlord? Yo, does he need a Zell? I'm just asking y'all. The war is just beginning. I guarantee somebody, Dame Dash is going to respond. Camron is going to respond. It's going to be, 2026 is going to be crazy. We all need to get ready. 2026, I'm going to be here breaking down the news for y'all. I need y'all to get down in the comment section. Yo, it's your boy E-Oil, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Get down in the comment section. Let me know. Do y'all think that are them guys over there a little cold? Is Camron just shooting back? Is this beef ever going to be like over and done with? Or does Jim Jones see this as a way of always getting to the bag? You say Camron name, you're going to get to the bag. You say Mace name, you're going to get to the bag. You say Dame Dash name, hey, look, I got to get to the bag. At the end of the day, we all got families to feed. Hopefully this thing stays on wax and it doesn't go to like street level, like Jim Jones is doing, threatening. You heard? Like, I don't like that. Me personally, I don't like that. You want to play, pull up, and you're 50 plus. What do you mean pull up? See what I'm saying? That's when it throws me off. When you're the one that went to the, come on, you the one that went to the goddamn blogs and talked about me. But hey, who am I? Get down in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. Salute.